Hello everybody, my name is ANDAY. Welcome to another video today. This is going to be all about LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising. Part 2, Season 1, Part 2, Episode 12. Gangs of the Sea. So, last episode we learned pretty much what we're going to be doing for this part. It's going to be them looking for the Dragon Cores, and also the Imperium are also on the hunt for those. So it'll be very, very interesting to see how they co-align and cross with each other, trying to get the important stuff. Which, I mean, yeah, like, literally the apocalypse will happen without it. Well, apocalypse either for the ninja or for everyone else. Imperium just wants to wipe them out, so. But that's also bad, so that can happen, for sure. So this episode's called Gangs of the Sea. I am very interested to see what that means, and also to see what characters show up here. Because from the sea, you assume Merlopians, the Murray guards, that one green guy. What's his name? Hydro Whipper. No, that's not his name, but that's a kind of what. That's what they are. And the Murray guards or something else, I think. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say about this little prelude intro. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to go watch this on Netflix for sure. Do that. Watch them. And then watch me. And then watch me watching them. And then, yeah. So, yeah, that's about it. This is LEGO Ninjago Rising episode 12. Let's get it started. And there's my stick fig in my hand. Bing. Netflix series. Yeah, hey. Chill. Okay, wow. Yeah, another great few episodes. Another great episode, rather. This was really good. It was about it. I like how centric character focus they're being with specifically the pairs they're setting up. One, Aaron and Lloyd, where they had them going off on this part of the mission, which is, well, first it was the introduction of, this is what the plan they're going to be doing, and this is how they're going to do it. But most of it was on Lloyd and Aaron going off to the to the ocean to find the core, but they stopped by and helped some people along the way. That's very cool. That's very good. That's like a very good, I don't want to say trope, but like a plot dynamic that's always done super, super well in everything I've seen, where the characters are on a mission going somewhere, but at a certain point in their journey, they stop by and help people who are being, obviously oppressed and they need help to fight and take back where they live from the people that are doing bad. And so here is also great because we see the Merlopians is at least how they refer to them. The Merlopians, they were from all the way back in Seabound. The guard serpents, or eels, I guess. Well, not eels because they hissed, at least a few times here. But yeah, the Merlopians, they're in much cooler colors now. Like it usually was just okay. They're all blue, and this one guy he's green. Here we have green, we have blue, we have orange, which is really cool. Like I love seeing different variations of different species, because it's like, part of me wants that minifigure, but also it's unfortunate that it probably won't exist, unfortunately. So yeah, I like how the twist wasn't well, first was like, yeah, it wasn't there controlling the big crab monster. The crab monster was controlling them, well, at least one of them, which is their leader, and so by default it would be the rest of the gang. So, like, yeah, that's a pretty interesting plot trope subversion, I would say. Especially with, at the end where the people of that water world, I guess, because they recall the merge, so it's not like they weren't there beforehand, from what it seems. Like, they were always in Ninjago. So, like, there was this other uncontacted tribe, I guess, just chilling out in the ocean, completely separate. Well, at least they're algae farmers, but like, I don't know, do they have contact with the mainland of Ninjago? do people go to here and pay them for their algae? Well, I mean, actually, that makes sense because how would what's his name, the guy, help fix their engine? So I guess that makes sense. But it is really cool at the end. Oh, it is really cool at the end that they all managed to meet up and team up and well, they do call like who placed the tooth on the crab and who made the tooth able to make the crab grow huge and shoot an atomic beam out of its tooth and also control someone whoever's wearing it. That's very interesting. I don't know if they're gonna answer specifically who did that, but it does show that there's still a lot going on in the world around them. That especially for sure. So yeah, I like at the end they're all living together, which is really good. It goes to show as much as like what would it be their history of having being pretty much thrown out of their home, they've come together and now live together as their own little society, which is really really cool. I really like it a lot. I love when people come together at the end to be happier and live happier lives together, as in other besides fighting. That can't be always said between Ninjago and what happens in let's say other seasons, for sure. At least that's how some other people feel. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine to me. What else happened in this episode? Oh, we go back to we. It's not only okay, this is the plot. We're gonna go drive towards it. It's also catching up a little bit on how Aaron's doing. Specifically, his, like for a better word, his Spinjitzu throw, which they do call out in this episode. They even have a flashback on how he does it, which is very cool. It's very interesting how he has a unique Spinjitzu. It's not just his little midi tornado, I guess the best way to put it. It's like a hula hoop visualization, but I thought I heard something. Yeah, it's very cool, like how he's able to do that, and I feel like because he's able to do that, he isn't gonna get an elemental power. You know what I mean? Because like there was always like okay, it's just a ninja. If you have an elemental power, you're gonna be a ninja. But for this guy, Aaron, it doesn't seem like he will get an elemental power, at least in my eyes, because there's already Sora and she has tech power, which is an element, I would say. And she's she's the one with the element, like it's not sure if she's gonna get Spinjitzu, but at least it seems like it's gonna be their thing, Aaron is the one with Spinjitzu and Sora is the one with the element. So like they never really had any correlation with each other, really. It's more like a booster in a sense. Like we've seen other people use Spinjitzu without having elements, because technically the first four, Cole, Kai, Zane, and Jay, they never had elements from the very beginning, but they still were able to do Spinjitzu on their own. That plus not Mistaki. I meant to say freaking Misako, Lloyd's mom. She was able to use Spinjitzu way back, and it looked like a silver gray color, which element did look pretty cool. But yeah, she obviously doesn't have an element, and she was able to do it. So like, yeah, I think it's safe to say Aaron won't get an element, but I mean, like, even if he does, like, what would that mean? Like, what would fit him? It would be something, I don't know, needs pie, element of pie. He'll have an element of pie for sure, 100%. Anyways, yeah, this is a good episode. I'm really enjoying it. I'm very excited to see what else will come soon. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. My name is Andy. This is LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising episode 11 in a sense. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.